But D-Bro, it's been a long time since I had somebody. Oh my God, they're taking a running back.
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
TreVeyon Henderson. No.
Okay.
What? Why do we continue to spend more capital at the running back position?
I'm sorry, Joey. Mike Vrabel says, no, we're not passing. We're just going to run it 50 times every week. So I will not be, I rescind that. I will not be buying a Patriots jersey. I'm sorry. And Russ, you traded Drake May away. You should feel better about that now because he's still only throwing to Stephon Diggs and Hunter Henry. Joe, yep. I'm sorry. That's all I could say is I'm sorry.
Every year, night 2, this happens.
It just hurts you.
You know, every year they do something stupid when they have
it
right there on the board.
Just dissolve your fandom. Dissolve your fandom and find another team. Because
why? Because the Patriots are going to be. Look, I'm a Mets fan. The Patriots have been my only joy since I was 8 years old. For God's sakes. Okay, so I'm not giving up on the Patriots.
You like being a suffering fan? Got it.
No, but it's weird. Why can't I have both my teams be good at the same time? Like the Mets are good again now, and the Patriots have been absolutely abysmal the last couple of years. I'm just frustrated because they continuously do the same thing where they look at this board and they make weird decisions. Now, look, Rhamondre, I mean, I think that's telling you he's toast, right? I think that's the biggest takeaway for this pick, right? Yeah. Russell Brown, which I'm okay with. I'm fine with. So what does TreVeyon Henderson look like for the New England Patriots?
Well, I think this is a very good pass catcher right away, right? He can make defenders miss after securing the pass. He drops his pad level through contact. There's enough speed, ran the 40 time in 4.43 seconds. He's only 202 pounds, though. So is there any concern for the full 3-down level of being able to withstand contact at a consistent basis in the NFL? Obviously, we'll see. He's got some injury history, had broken foot, rib injury in 2022 and 2023, but there's a lot of lateral quickness and enough burst and speed to turn the corner and get upfield. So I like this simply because, as to your point, I think that means kind of the end of Stevenson. But again, you need a pass catcher somewhere. But maybe this is their idea out of the back.
Well, look, the pass catching running back format in the Patriots offense historically is a good one to have, right? So I like TreVeyon Henderson. I think he's a good player. It's just not what I wanted specifically. But I also feel like they're telling us that their expectations are that Stephon Diggs is going to be their one. Their expectations are Stephon Diggs is going to be healthy and close to the start of the season, D-Bro. I don't know if I'm buying that. Look, Hunter Henry, Will Campbell, TreVeyon Henderson, Drake May, like this is kind of what you're looking at right now. It's putting a lot of pressure on Diggs to be healthy and good, D-Bro. That's my only problem. That's my biggest problem with this pick. It's not that they took Henderson because I do think it's time to look ahead. I like Caleb a little bit more personally. I just like that kind of style running back. I like the big boys who are going to run some people over. But in terms of the Diggs information, I think that's the big takeaway here is the expectation is he is our number one wide receiver sooner than later. And is that something we can buy into?
We could buy into it only because I do think that Stephon Diggs, considering where he's at in his career, I think he's not just like a 90% perimeter guy. I think the Houston model worked last year, and I think New England's going to use that with Josh McDaniels. I think you're going to see Stephon Diggs play primarily slot wide receiver this year. But my big worry is that, like, okay, we got the tackle, maybe a guard, but we got the tackle, and you drafted a running back right now, like. I love TreVeyon Henderson. Like, let's not get this twisted. He's the RB3 for me in this class. I love TreVeyon Henderson.
Well, that makes me feel even better that he's your RB3.
Yeah, but is that where they needed to go to surround their young quarterback? Like,
well, okay, it doesn't it supports him. And it does give him an outlet, and Josh McDaniels' offense. I feel like now I'm disappointed in myself because now I'm like trying to talk myself into.
I feel like you're coping now,
and I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that.
You're coping.
I still think it's the wrong path. I don't hate the player. Let's put some pressure on the Bears for a change. And by the way, Andrew Erickson clearly is where I am. Javon Baker season, yeah, he doesn't like it either.
So, Matt Collins season.
Oh God, Matt Collins.
Run the ball 70 times a game.
Put some shoes on. You know what? I mean, that's fine. You want to run the ball 70 times a game and let Drake May make plays when he has to and play defense.
I think this is a really good landing spot for Judkins as well. Fitz, I'm with you. I really kind of do like Henderson in New England though, because it gives him a little juice, and he's not a guy that has to carry the ball a million times. I think him and Stevenson can work pretty well back there, but I do think I think by the end of the year, Henderson is your lead back for the Pats. I know Stevenson is signed until 2029 and all of that, but I don't care. I think Henderson's a much better back.
Every conversation we've had about the Patriots this whole offseason has been about how they need to fix the line. Henderson, elite pass protector. Like, that makes a lot of sense from that regard, let alone the explosiveness that he provides.
Very true. The funny thing is both guys might have more work per game as rookies than they had in their final season in college.